Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Jaya, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create this look right here. So everybody loves nude makeup nowadays, I know, and I personally love nude makeup. I like to do nude makeup on my brides as well. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching the video. To create this look, I'm just gonna prep my skin first, and for that I'm gonna use this spray. It's from Urban Decay and it's the quick fix, and I really love this one. It just smells great and it just feels really good and soothing on the skin. Also, it hydrates the skin really well, which is very important for me because my skin is so dry, and I just have to make sure that my skin is completely prepped and plump before I start my foundation and concealer routine. So I'm just gonna quickly spray this, just gonna shake this up. And the moisturizer, I'm using this one from MAC. This moisturizer is also one of my favorite, and you can see that the product is almost finished. I have used it on my brides a lot. It's really important to use an under eye cream before you start your concealer and foundation routine, because skin under the eyes is so thin and sensitive, and this is why we have to take extra care of the under eye cream from MAC. Bit of it on the back of my hand and then applying it. Okay, so now my skin is completely prepped for the foundation, and I am not a primer person. I don't use the primer if I don't need it. I use it if my clients have like open pores and big pores, or if I just needs to smoothen out the skin, then I definitely use a primer, a smoothing primer or a pore primer. But for me, I just go in directly with the foundation and concealer. Everyday makeup look and a nude look, so we'll just keep it very natural and dewy. So for that, I'm not gonna use too much of products on my face. For the concealer, I'm using one of my favorite, like I've been using it for years now, and this is from LA Girl. I am not using any corrector under my eyes, although I have dark circles. It's not too dark, but I definitely have a darkness under my eyes. So what I do is I don't use a concealer which is lighter. First I'll just use a concealer which is slightly darker than my skin, so it will do the job of the corrector also and will cover the darkness under my eyes. I really love this concealer, but I hate the applicator of this. It's a mess. You can see my concealer right now. It's like a mess. I definitely love this concealer, and this is why I just keep on buying this product. Now I'll just apply the concealer. I just like to apply my concealer like this, like a C, because I just feel that it just covers the darkness around the eyes, and also it covers the inner corner really well. I'm just taking a beauty blender. It's from Plume, and it's really good. It's so soft. Whenever you're using a beauty blender, you just have to make sure that the beauty blender is not completely dry. It has to be like this. It has to be damp. You have to dip it in water and squeeze out all the excess water, and then make sure it's dry, it's damp, and then I'll just start blending my concealer. Now for the foundation, I'm gonna be using this foundation from Dior. It's the Dior Backstage foundation, and I totally love this foundation as well. It's so natural and covers the darkness, and it's buildable. You can definitely build this foundation, but it's so natural and gives a sheer coverage. By the way, it's shade 2WO. I'm taking this foundation on back of my hand, like literally just a pump. I like to take a brush, and then I just take the product onto the brush and then start applying it in tapping motions. Like I just like to dab and then blend my foundation. I have slightly darker area around my mouth. I have slight pigmentation around it, so I'll just cover that. Now that the foundation application is done, it's time to blend the foundation, and for that I'm just gonna use this blender again, and I'm just gonna press the foundation into my skin. Now I'm gonna use this concealer from Dior to highlight my face, because I had used a concealer which is slightly darker than my skin. Then it's important to highlight the under eyes, otherwise the face will look so dull. So I'm just taking the concealer, it's also the Dior Backstage, and I'm just gonna apply on the bridge of my nose. Blend the concealer. You can definitely see that this area is brightened up slightly. The product that you use for setting your under eyes, it's also very important to use the right products for you, and I most of the time use a loose powder, whether it's a translucent powder or a powder which is slightly tinted. So for me, I'm using this powder from Fenty Beauty. This powder is so good. It just gives the coverage that I want, and also it just doesn't make my eyes look cakey. Before I set the concealer, I just make sure that there are no creases. Taking all the excess product on back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna, so whatever is left on my powder puff, I'm just gonna press it all over my face. So this look is a nude look, and also this is one of my favorite. So for that I'm gonna use this palette, and it's from Too Faced, and also my favorite palette. It's the Natural Nude palette. So I'm just gonna take this brush right here. It's from PSE, and it's the 210 brush. So I'm taking this shade, and mixing it with this shade right here, and tapping off the excess. It's very important because we have done our entire face, so you just don't want to spoil anything. I'm just gonna slightly blend the eye, and I'm just gonna do very light feathery touch. I'm not pressing my eyes, I'm just doing it very lightly. Shade, and I'm taking this shade right here. So the eyeshadow is completely done, and now we will do the lower lash line, and for that I'm gonna use the same palette. I'm going to take this brush from Beautylicious. I normally use this brush to blend the outer corner of my eye, but today I'm gonna use this brush to blend the lower lash line, and I'm gonna use this shade right here. So it will just create a shadow under your eyes. So eyes are done, and now we'll just move on to the next thing, which is bronzer or a contour. I'm not using a cream or liquid contour because I just want the makeup to look very natural and light, and this is why I'm just using a powder contour. And for that I'm gonna, this is my all-time favorite contour powder, like it's Hoola Benefit. It's just amazing and blends like a dream. So I'm just taking just a little bit, and I'm just gonna apply it. Not going too heavy with the contour because I don't like that. I just don't like the heavy contouring thing going on my face. So I'm just keeping it very natural, very natural. As we are doing a nude makeup, I don't want to go heavy with the blush also. I just want to keep the blush very natural and nude. I'm using this blush from Color Bars. Blush looks very natural. Now I'm gonna use a highlighter, and for that also I'm gonna use this one from MAC. I am a big fan of this highlighter. Like, it's so good. It just doesn't have that chunky glitters in this, and which I love the most, because I don't like highlighters with glitter particles. It's just not my thing. It just looks very artificial, and I just want my highlighter to be very natural and flawless. And I'm just taking this shade in a very small fluffy brush, dusting off the excess. I am using this to highlight my inner corner, just to give a shine, just to highlight and pop the inner corner of my eyes. And you can definitely see the difference. It just looks so amazing. Now we are doing the eyebrows, and for the eyebrows, I think it's everybody's personal choice. So when it comes to eyebrows, I think everybody has a certain thing. I personally like my eyebrow to be very natural. I just fill in the gaps and I'm good to go. But yeah, I always ask my clients if how they want their eyebrows to be, because it's very personal when it comes to eyebrows, and I just respect what my client is thinking about, what kind of shape they like. I'm gonna use this powder from ABH, brushing my eyebrows upwards. When you brush your eyebrows upwards, it will automatically start looking fuller. So this is why I do it. I'm taking the darker shade and I'm just filling the gaps. Now it's time for the mascara, and I'm just gonna quickly curl my lashes. Even if I curl my lashes look so small. I have very small lashes. So for the mascara, I'm gonna use this one from Kiko. It's a waterproof. Now it's time to line my lips, and for that I'm gonna use this lip liner from K Beauty, and it's in the shade Hype. We are doing a look which is nude and natural, so I'm gonna stick to the look, and I'm gonna use a lip liner which is also nude. It's just slightly overlined, and this is how I like. So for the lipstick, I'm gonna use this shade from Simply Name, and it's called Malaika. It's the nude shade, and I really love this lipstick. What I don't like about this lipstick is that it just doesn't last longer. I mean, you just eat something and it's gone, right? So I can't use this lipstick on my clients, because brides have to carry their makeup for the entire day, and they just eat, dance, talk. The lipstick should be very long lasting, and this is my personal, so I'm just gonna use it directly. This is the final look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I personally love this look so much because it's so wearable. You can wear this whether you're going out with your friends, or you're going on a date, or it's day or night. You can just go and you're just ready to go in this look anywhere, and it's so wearable, and so it just doesn't go out of style anytime, and this is why it's one of my favorite makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comment section below what kind of videos would you want me to create. Also, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.